Well, hello and how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shen Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, welcome to Sunday. This here is Sunday, October the 23rd, 2022. Shen Show fans coming up right here for you right now. Got no birthdays, but we're going to Shen Show it to you. Those fans are Doug Bell, a.k.a. Steve Clary, Richie Humarito, sorry, Bill Rogers, Savann Murphy Beason, Lori Moore, a.k.a. Lori Taylor, a.k.a. Thumper, Martin Kelly, a.k.a. Smiley, and Sweet Sunny Day Girl, a.k.a. Rachel, and my Pokey pals, Amanda S. Little and Julie Regot. So, welcome to the Shin Show. All right, we got one friend out there. Hello. Glad you could make it. Yeah, I'm sure you're in for a short just to say, hey, I'm in for a short. I'm liking what I'm seeing. That's what I'm saying. All right. We're going to go ahead and jump right onto the weather because, well, it's weather outside. All right. Here we go. Hey, it's about 77 degrees out there right now. We had as high as 78 degrees. Blistery winds. Boy, I tell you, they were ups, they were downs, they were all around. Probably 15 to 25-mile-an-hour winds swapping through the whole day, that's for sure. But now it's calmed down just a little bit, but I'm not going to say it's all the way gone yet. The winds are still windy. For sure, they are. Carol Netyab loves my story. I'm sure she's talking about the Bible with Briscoe 2022 because I just posted that one a hair before I got into this, don't you know? All right, hey, for the remainder of the day, we got partly cloudy skies and windy this evening, then becoming cloudy after midnight. Low temperatures near 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are south at 20 to 30 miles per hour. Higher wind gusts are quite possible. And then for Monday, oops, Monday, October the 24th, a mixture of clouds and sunshine early, and then becoming cloudy after later on in the day. High temperatures of 78 degrees Fahrenheit, winds south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Showers early, becoming a steady rain later on at night. Potentials for heavy rainfall with low temperatures of 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be south to southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain 100%. Rainfall is going to be around a half an inch. And then for Tuesday, October the 25th, rain potential for heavy rainfall. High temperatures around 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Eastwardly winds shifting to northwest winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain 100%. Rainfall possibly over 1 inch. Rain ending early, partly clearing later on during the night. Low temperatures of 42 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain 90%. Rainfall around another half inch. If you're doing your math, folks, that's 2.5 inches of rain so far. Mainly sunny skies for Wednesday, October the 26th. High temperatures of 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be north to northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Clear to partly cloudy skies overnight. Low temperatures of 38 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be died down considerably north to northeast at about 4 miles per hour. Thursday, October the 27th, partly cloudy skies in the morning will give way to cloudy skies during the afternoon. High temperatures near 60 degrees Fahrenheit with winds east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Considerable cloudiness overnight, low temperatures of 41 degrees Fahrenheit, winds east to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for our fifth and final day of our 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, Friday, October the 28th. That's right, Friday, October the 28th, considerable cloudiness with high temperatures near 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then partly cloudy skies again. Kim Brian Thrasher is also over there loving on the story. So that's either this or it's the Bible with Briscoe. We're not sure yet. Anyway, partly cloudy skies overnight, low temperatures of 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Also still for Friday, October the 28th. Winds will be light and variable, north to northeast at 6 p.m. I'm sorry, 6 miles per hour. There you go. Sorry, 6 p.m. Cha-ha. Cha-ha. All right. That's your weather forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. 5-day forecast for you. Sure enough. Hey, there's Lori. Says your message is restricted. Oh, thanks for the nice shirt theme. It's almost too white. Too white means uh, that it clashes with the surroundings. But thank you so very much. It's a piece of work. It's got a signature down on the corner of it for their what do they call that? Authenticity. Lori Moore, did I do anything this weekend? Uh, you all just house cleaned and done some bunny cleaning. Yeah, there you go. Cleaned up the wabbit. Oh, the wascally wabbit. He was dirty, and we had to clean him up. That was a wascally wabbit. Oh, I need in. Anyway, yeah, my mom thinks she picked it up at a Goodwill. Pretty sure it's a nice one. Also wearing jeans today, chamois jeans, that is. Yep. Y'all can't see those, but I'm wearing them. Anyway, what'd you say in the first place? Because it said your message was restricted. It said you can't say that, whatever it was. It said you couldn't say it. You'll have to reiterate that message for sure. Don't know what it was. Don't know what it was. Lori Mark, to my group. Thump and Precious, laugh out loud. Need a cowboy hat. There you go. That's what I need. Need me a cowboy hat just to go along with my wicked looking cowboy shirt. Amen. Amen, amen, amen. Hey, there's a bug flying around my face right in front of my eyes, making my eyes go cross-eyed. He'll leave me alone, fly. Get off my eye. All right, so he sits on my glasses. That's just what I need. A fly crawling around on my glasses. That'll throw you off. What period? Every other line had a period in it. I didn't even get to read very well because there was a period on every other word. Uh, what was that song? Everybody likes that song that we sung at church. That they sung at church. I just kind of hum along. I don't sing. You all know I can't sing, so I just kind of hum along when I'm in church, as if you could keep me from singing. Let me see. What was it that I was singing? What was it they were singing at church today? Um, that's not the one. It was something else. Uh, I'm not sure what it was. Let's see. We'll just see what we can get. Religious song lyrics. Try that. Most prayed Christian worship songs. What are the most common church songs? That should be it. Amazing Grace. How great thou art. Holy, holy, holy. It is well. Great is the faithfulness Great is the faithfulness of amazing grace. How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me, who once was lost, but now unfound, was blind, but now I see. Well, I looked up to Jordan, and what did I see? A band of angels coming down for me. Yes, I looked up to Jordan. What did I see? A band of angels coming down for me. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Yeah, see, those are two mix match songs, but that's okay. I can do that. I can do that because, well, it's my show. Uh, 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 uh. How about a band of angels? How about some Spanish angels? How about seven of them? Song lyrics: seven Spanish angels. There we go. He looked down into her brown eyes, and he said, "Say a prayer for me." She threw her arms around him, whispered, "God will keep us free." They could hear the riders coming. He said, "This is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive." There were seven Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne, and seven Spanish angels, they took another angel home. She reached down and picked up the gun, and it lay smoking in her hand. She said, "Father, please forgive me. I can't make it without my man." And she knew the gun was empty, and she knew she couldn't win. But her final prayers were answered when the rifles fired again. There were seven Spanish angels at the altar of the sun, praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, and there was thunder from the throne, and seven Spanish angels, they took another angel home. There were seven Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne, and seven Spanish angels, they took another angel home. All right, y'all help me out. There was seven Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne, and seven Spanish angels, they took another angel home. Yeah, seven Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. There we go. Yeah, it's a sad one, but it's a good one. Oh, 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 oh. Lord, Lord, help me. Find another song to sing. Lord, Lord, help me. I'll find another song to sing. Lord, Lord, Help me find another song to sing. Song lyrics, will that circle be unbroken? Hmm. I was standing by my window on one cold, cloudy day when I saw the horses come rolling far to carry me away. Oh, will that circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a battle on my waiting. Oh, wait a minute. Better. Hold on. Better get a drink, a little water here. Got to try to get this straight in my head before I even start singing it. I was standing by my window one and cold and cloudy day when I saw them horses come rolling for to carry my mother away. Or will that circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I said to that undertaker, Undertaker, please drive slow. For this lady you are carrying, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will that circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Oh, I followed close behind her, tried to hold up and be brave. But I could not hide my sorrow when they laid her in the grave. Oh, that circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. Well, I went back home, Lord. My house was lonesome. Missed my mother, she was gone. All of my brothers, sisters crying. Oh, what a home, so sad and low. Will that circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in that sky, Lord, in that sky. Will that circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord. All right, all right. Anybody else got any choices amongst us? Any religious tunes that you could consider religious tune? There's one. Uh, mm, Song lyrics. He stopped loving her today. He stopped loving her. Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. Start that over, folks. He said, I'll love her. I'll love you till I die. She told him, you'll forget in time. As the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. He kept her picture on his wall. Went half crazy now and then, but he still loved her through it all, hoping she'd come back again. Kept some letters by his bed, dated 1962. He had underlined in red every single I love you. I went to see him just today. Oh, but I didn't see no tears. All dressed up to go away. First time I'd seen him smile in years. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll be carrying him away. He stopped loving her today. You know, she came to see him one last time. Oh, man, we all wondered if she would. And it kept running through my mind. This time he's over her for good. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door. Soon they'll be carrying him away. He stopped loving her today. Well, it was kind of religious, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I would think it would be. Lord, Lord, have mercy on me. Lord, Lord, I can pick me see. Down, 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 down. Song lyrics down by the riverside. I'm going to lay down my burdens down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Gonna lay down my burdens down by the riverside. Study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Study war no more. Study war no more. Study no war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Study war no more. Study war no more. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside. Study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Study war no more. Study war no more. Study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I'm gonna lay down my burdens down by the riverside in the hand of Jesus, in the hands of Jesus. Gonna lay down my burdens in the hands of Jesus, and I won't stress no more. I ain't gonna study war no more, study war no more, study war no more, study war no more. I'm gonna put my long white robe on down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna put on my long white robe down by the riverside. Study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Study war no more. Study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Study war no more. I ain't gonna study war. All right, all right. I digress. Oh, let's see. Let's see. I know there's another couple uh, songs that are definitely old, but good. Mm, let's see. Bu- 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 we got to do Elvis. He done a lot of 'em. Song lyrics: Elvis Presley religion songs. Song lyrics: Who am I? Song lyrics: Who am I? Elvis Presley. Song lyrics: Who am I? Elvis Presley. But I think of how he came so far from glory, come to dwell among the lonely, such as I, to suffer shame and such disgrace. On Mountain Calvary, take my place. Then I ask myself this question: Who am I? Who am I that the King would lead and die for? Who am I that he would pray, not my will but thy Lord? Thy in the answer I may never know. Why he ever loved me so, that an old rugged cross he'd go. For who am I? When I'm reminded of his words, I'll leave you never. And if you'll be true, I'll give you life for forever. I wonder what I could have done to deserve God's only Son to fight my battles until they're won. For who am I? Who am I that the King would bleed and die for? Who am I that he would pray, not my will, but thy Lord? The answer I may never know. Why he ever loved me so. And to that old rugged cross he'd go. For who am I? And that to that old rugged cross he'd go. For who am I? All right. Okay. Speaking of that, song lyrics: That old rugged cross. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. To that old rugged cross I will ever be true. Its shame and reproach gladly bear. Then he'll call me someday to my home far away, where his glory forever I'll share. and I'll cherish that old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. And I will cling to that old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. And exchange it someday for a crown. Okay. Well, hey, that looks like a good repertoire for Sunday songs. Let's jump on over to the story time for kids, okay? See what the storybook entails for TV Grandpa and for the kids. Hey, kids, look, it's time for TV Grandpa. Let's jump up and jump on the couch. I know you're not supposed to, but Grandpa gave you permission. Jump on the couch or jump on the bed. It's time for you to rest your sleepy little head. TV Grandpa gonna lull you off to sleep. Another one of those fine, fine days with TV Grandpa in charge. That's right. Mommy and Daddy say Grandpa told me to do it. That's right. Relax. When Grandpa said it was time for bed, so close your eyes and your sleepy little head. And when Grandpa gets done, sleepy time will be one. You will be asleep, hopefully, asleep, hopefully. Sleepy time, sleepy time. Close your eyes, turn off your mind. Sleepy time, TV Grandpa. Time for bed, time for bed. Sleepy time, sleepy time, sleepy time for all your kind. It's time to close your eyes and go to sleep. Jesus be. Let's say about Jesus and how he fed the 5,000. That's right. Jesus was such a phenomenal feeder. He went to the mount and he was telling stories on the mount. And there were so many people there that it became clear he was not going to be able to feed them. So this is a story about a miracle. If you don't know what a miracle is, you should by the end of this story just remember only God can do miracles and he still does them today. Jesus had sent the 12 disciples out into the country and gave them the power to heal sick people and to tell others about God's love. When the disciples returned, they met with Jesus to tell him about all the people they had talked with and had healed. They were all very excited to tell Jesus about their adventures. The problem was, people had followed the disciples, and so they could find Jesus. Well, they had seen the miracles that he had done and wanted to see more. But Jesus knew the disciples wanted to talk to him. They hadn't even had a chance to eat yet. And so he said to them, "Come with me, and we will find a quiet place to talk and get some rest." And so they went away by themselves in a boat to a quiet place. But many people saw them leaving and recognized them and ran after them on the land. While the boat Jesus and the disciples were in was slowed down because of the winds. And so the people actually got there to the other side of the shore before them. When Jesus and the disciples arrived, they noticed the large crowd. Jesus felt love for these people because he knew they needed a teacher and someone to believe in. He knew that the disciples would understand, and so he began teaching the large crowd many things. It was starting to get late in the day, and none of the people had eaten supper yet. And the disciples came to Jesus and said, "There is no food around here, and it's already getting late. Maybe we should send the people away so they can go to the surrounding towns and get themselves something to eat." But Jesus replied, "You give them something to eat." Well, the disciples didn't think that they understood Jesus right, and they said, "We can't feed all these people. We would have to work almost a year to pay for all the food." While the disciples were talking to Jesus, one of the disciples named Andrew noticed a small boy walking with a lunch box. Well, he had a small lunch, and he stopped the boy and he asked him what he had. Well, he quickly ran over to where the disciples were talking to Jesus, and he said, "Here is a boy with 5 small loaves of bread and 2 small fish. But how far will they go among so many people?" Well, Jesus smiled and he said, "Ask everyone to sit down." There was lots of grass to sit on, and so everyone was seated, and 5,000 of them, and all 5,000 of them, after sat down. And after everyone was seated, Jesus took the loaves of bread and he thanked God for it. And then the disciples passed around the bread, and everyone could take as much as they wanted. He did the same with the fish. Remember, these were 5 small loaves of bread and 2 small fish, only enough for a boy to eat. There were 5,000 people all eating from this boy's small lunch, and they could eat as much as they wanted. There are probably more than 5,000 people at your church or school. It is a lot of people. Well, after everyone was full, Jesus asked the disciples to gather up all the food that was left over so nothing would be wasted. After they gathered up all the baskets of food, they counted them up, and there were 12 baskets still full with some bread and fish from the little boy's small lunch. His small lunch probably barely fed one of the baskets, barely filled one of the baskets before Jesus touched it. And that is a miracle. After the people realized what had happened, they said to each other, "This must be an important person sent from God. He was much more than that." Yes, that's right. Jesus was much more than that. I hope that was a good story for you. Hey, there's another liker on the show. Hip hop. Hey, kid, you want a hip hop music song? Hip hop, hip hop. The Lord don't stop. I said hip hop. The Lord don't stop. He'll hippity and he'll hoppity and he'll hop along the trail till you get well. That's right. Hip hop. The Lord don't stop. Oh, thought you were going to hip hop on off of here, but maybe not. Eh? Let's see. Hippity 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 hop. How about the daily bread portion of the program? That's right. The daily bread portion of the program is brought to you today by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2022 is Jeremiah 1 through 2 and 1 Timothy 3. Don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2022 for your daily reading of the Bible. Thank you, folks. Here we go. True change. That is today's devotion in the daily bread portion of the program. So, Ephesians 4 17 through 24 is what we will be reading today to see what true change is all about. Instructions for Christian living. So I tell you this, an instant on, start that one over. Instructions for Christian living, Ephesians 4 17 through 24. So I tell you this and insist on it in the Lord, that you must no longer live as the Gentiles do, in the futility of their thinking. They are darkened in their understanding and separated from the life of God because of the ignorance that is in them due to the hardening of their hearts. Having lost all sensitivity, they have given themselves over to sensuality so as to indulge in every kind of impurity, and they are full of greed. That, however, is not the way of life you learned when you heard about Christ and were taught in Him in accordance with the truth that is in Jesus. You were taught with regard to your former way of life to put off your old self, which is being corrupted by its deceitful desires, to be made new in the attitude of your minds, and to put on your new self, created to be like God in true righteousness and holiness. So you put off the old you and put on the new you, so that you will not live in sin and or in greed. Alrighty then. Hey, there we go. There we have it. That was the Daily Bread portion of the program, which was brought to you today by The Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2022 was brought to you by the Daily Bread portion of the program, or vice versa. The Daily Bread portion of the program was brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. There, I'll get it straight sooner or later. All right, these muscle spasms are pushing me back in the chair, blah, 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 blah. Aren't they, though? Aren't they just? All righty, hey, kids. I think that's about it. Gonna go ahead and sing one more for you. Can I do that? One more. Oh, well, goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends. It's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. And I said goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. All right, Lori. I'm sorry, Thumper. It's time to let you go. Hip hop on out of here. Love you, girl. Catch you later. All right, we're gone. God bless you all, and come back and see us tomorrow because, well, God willing, we'll be here, and we hope that you are